on child's morality. What actually is morality? A child's morality is their developing sense of right or doing wrong, built through cognitive and emotional experiences. This process unfolds the respect for the elders, the respect for the peer groups, and the spending of the childhoods in such a way that it's appreciated by everyone. We have studied in child psychology in Pickett's autonomous morality, deeper understanding of rules, origins, and contexts of the child's behavior. Now, parents and educators play a vital role in this. They are the persons to guide, to motivate, and to tell the students what is good, what is bad. And first of all, socialization begins at the grassroots level from the mother, and the child learns from the first stage itself. That is, charity begins at home. Again, the question comes, what should be the kind of structures that the parents give at the home? Is a question that is to be answered. Nowadays, you see, children are going astray. The school curriculum itself speaks about social skills, social values, morality. We have umpteen number of books prescribed for them, but unfortunately, none of them are being used in the classrooms. Neither the parents are concerned, they have sufficient time actually to tell the child what is good, what is bad, and whatever they have learned in the school, they reflect it in the society. And nowadays, the world has become materialistic. How to make money? A child from the even the parents also are very concerned about how fast my child is going to acquire the academic degree and start minting money. So as a result, the parents, the kids, the peer group, the society, everybody nowadays is much concerned about making money, how to make money. So as a result of that, we are forgetting the social values, moral values, the values of kindness, the values of give and take, get togetherness. Everybody, wherever I have an opportunity, I'll try to grab and put it in my pocket. That has become the order of the day. I hope you'll agree with me. Now, what are the things that we can do it? First of all, the curriculum that has been prescribed by all the boards, whether it is CBSE, whether it is ICSE, or the state boards, specifically tell about the good values, how to imbibe values, what is value education, what are human values, everything, in textbooks it is prescribed. But unfortunately, we don't try to use it in the social circle. When I come out of the school, immediately I have got my kind of my own behavior, which I reflected. As a result of this materialism, as a result of, we can also put the value of, egoistic tendencies. I am very proud because I have learned so many things, so I don't care anyone. Most of the children have that. If you take a classroom of 30 students, you'll find only 5 will be good out of that, and 25 will be having this kind of repugnant behavior. So how to instill this confidence? So the school has to play a very important role. First of all, parents. What I teach to my children, it is not the question of only making money, but it be a good citizen. How many of you, suppose we ask them what you want, what is your ambition? I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer, I want to be falana falana. But nobody says I want to be a good citizen of our country or I want to be a good human. Very less people. So because we have not told them about this, we are seeing at the helm of the affairs. Now, that will be reflected in our nation's building process also. Our international foreign relations with our country. If you are all good, we can even change the other countries. we talk about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, to share, to care, and all those things, these values. First, it must be started in the classroom. The teacher plays a very important role. The school structure, the school, even though the curriculum is given, has been provided by the board, the school also need to have their own curriculum. What best I will do for my school to see that all my students are excellent in terms of behavior, in terms of morality, in terms of imbibing good values. If the schools also think about it, we have got annual days, we have got sports day, all these activities, the children need to be taught about value education. We talk about team spirits, we talk about leadership. Even when you talk about leadership, you must be egoistic. A good leader is the one who actually follows a teamwork with cooperation, coordination, and collaboration. A leader who feels like a boss is not a boss. So we generally, the students observe in their house how their father is behaving, how their mother is behaving with others, with the local circles, and they incorporate that into that, and when they come out, they behave in that format. So all these things must be taken care of. We see, our students are very good, they are excellent, but unfortunately, the materialistic attitude and tendency has completely spoiled them in terms of moral values and education. They are very good doctors, they are very good engineers, very good in academics and all professions. We have got fantastic people who are excellent. But when the question of, why do we have corruption? Because lack of honesty. Why do you have nepotism? Lack of honesty. So all these aspects can be controlled, provided the child is groomed at the grassroots level, at the school itself, and with the parents. So we need to conduct seminars. We need to involve the students in conducting this. They themselves have to participate. We have to do role plays. These are the things whenever we get an opportunity to conduct any program, house activities, for example, on every Saturday or maybe any other day, must be focusing on this aspect to develop morality among all the children. What are the ways? The teachers play a very important role. If the teacher is good, obviously the students also will be good. He is a role model. The perfection starts how you observe your teacher, how he does. And unfortunately, in India, teachers are not paid properly. So therefore, they become dishonest. And how to mint money? Yeah, because we are very poor, we cannot. It is justified. So I think all these aspects, in a nutshell, we have to sit together. We have to find out ways and means by which. So I think in the nation building process, if we have good human resources with perfection. Perfection doesn't mean how to make money. As a good human being, ultimately, if you have at least 70% of the students who are like that, the country will progress like anything. You forget about the foreign relations, how the other countries are behaving and all. If you are good, see now, India is being followed by the other countries. We are emulating a good example of, see, whenever there is an earthquake in Afghanistan, we are rushing to that kind-heartedness. Whether it is even with enemy countries like Turkey, also we are just going ahead and just trying to help them. Any sort of things, anything. So this is a stepping stone for the good development of good international relations. So that need to be taught to the students. They should learn at the grassroots level in the school itself. I hope you all agree with what I'm saying. And in my next live, we'll be having question and answer sessions. And if you have any queries, you can ask me, and we'll continue with the second part. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please try to comment on this video.